Hello, I am Ashley Edmondson.
Erica Dodge.
Kelsey Gary.
So we're second years in the PN program here at RDC, and we're making this video with the purpose of answering some of your questions. So we're going to be interviewing some of our classmates, and we're going to be asking them challenges they've faced, what advice they'd give to people who are looking to enter the program, as well as what you can expect, basically asking questions that we wish that we would have had answered for us.
So when I was going through orientation, I was nervous, didn't know what to expect from the program, worried about what the class load and the reading would be like. So we just wanted to get some of those questions answered for you.
Okay, so coming into this program, I mean, you hear a lot of things about clinical placements. Sometimes you might not even know what acute care clinical means. So we just want to answer some of those questions, where you'll be going, what you'll be doing over the next 2 years.
Thank you, and we hope that you enjoy this video.
What advice would you give to a future nursing student?
For the OSCEs, I'd say sign up for a mentor and definitely go to as many drop-in labs as you can.
Nikki, can you tell us about the most stressful point in the nursing program for you?
I think that the whole nursing program is stressful. There's some points that are a little bit more stressful than others, like right now when you're almost done and you're sick of doing all the work and group work gets really annoying. But yeah, it's pretty much all stressful, but for some reason we make it through. I don't know how.
All right, so we have Nathan Yock here. And so Nathan, obviously this is a very female-dominated program. How does it feel being a male in the program?
Well, it seems like a lot of the literature is still geared towards the females, but other than that, it's a great place to be.
Yeah, you get to, be around all the ladies all the time, so yeah, can't complain there.
Yeah, you just have to, as a guy, learn to stay out of certain conversations and politics and drama that go on amongst the girls.
Awesome. Anything else, any advice you want to give to any first years? Or
to any first year males, stick to it. It's an awesome program. Yeah, just stick to it. Don't worry about what society says, what's a man's role. I think that's garbage. Men can do this job just as well as women. And I think there need to be more males in the field, because you need that male interaction among clients, and a lot of them aren't doing that.
Do you know where you want to work after you graduate?
No, I haven't found something that really stands out to me yet, but I think that that's okay, because as soon as you get more experience and you kind of find where your niche is, you'll get there. There is people that are going to know what they want to do, but there's others that won't.
So Kim, how was it being a mother in the nursing program?
It was extremely hard, very difficult for me. I'm the mother of a 25-year-old special needs child, so he's my only child, so he's used to me playing with him all the time. So I had to pull back on the playing, too much studying. He's sick of it, so he's looking forward to a new game coming out June 2014, and he keeps saying, you better be graduated by the time that game comes out, because we're playing. So it hasn't been easy, but we've got through it.
all right, so we have Jessica Trippo here, and she is going to tell us why she thinks it was beneficial to work as a healthcare aide over the summer.
So I worked as a healthcare aide over the summer. I had 2 different jobs, and I think it's very beneficial for nurses and for me being an LPN now. I believe it was beneficial because I have a lot more respect for healthcare aides because I have been in that position, and as an LPN I believe I will be able to respect them more and appreciate what they do, because they do a lot. Also, I think it nailed down my personal care, like I can care for the clients well, and that in my acute care clinical I was able to do different skills because I already knew that I had my personal care down and I was good at it, and yeah, so I think it's a very good idea for first-year nurses to work as a healthcare aide over the summer.
Tell me a little bit about the LPN role.
So as LPNs, we're advocates for our clients. We are also responsible for our own practice, and we must follow our scope of practice and our competencies. To find our competency profiles, you can find those on the CLPN website. We also collaborate with individuals, families, and groups, as well as other healthcare professions, and we want to provide the best care that we can for our clients. We want to share about the LPN practice with others. You want to be confident and professional.
Rebecca, can you tell us about your clinical placement and what you liked about it? I was in Statler and Lacombe. I really enjoyed both of them because Statler gave me a big rural experience. It gave me a broad scope what to practice on. And Unit 21 taught me a lot about time management, and I really enjoyed the unit, everything about it.
Erin, what did you enjoy most about the practical nursing program?
The thing I enjoyed most about this nursing program is a lot of the courses that we take I find really interesting, but probably the best part is the people, like all the class together. Like say you're just sitting in class that day and everybody just did really terrible and they're kind of at a low point, somebody makes a joke and the whole class is laughing and everybody is just in the same boat. Like they understand each other and it doesn't matter, at the end of the day we still support each other and we're going to pass.
So, Erin, you got engaged last year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So would you recommend planning a wedding during nursing school?
If you get engaged during nursing school, no, you just don't plan anything during nursing school because you'll do it over homework every time. So you either have to wait for reading week or do everything in August, like the month before you go back to school. Don't even try. Don't even bother.
What do you wish you would have known coming into this program?
Me personally, during orientation, it would have been nice to know about the CLPNA website instead of halfway through the year of first year.
Don't work.
Don't work.
They told you that during
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. They said it's a very heavy.
I just remembered they said drink lots of coffee. That's what I took away from that.
Drink lots of coffee and don't work.
Yeah.
Hi, Ashley. So this year you were an RDC athlete as well as being in the PN program. How did you balance that?
I found that I was way more focused being a student athlete, and I think it just had everything to do with your mindset at the time. I found that a lot of the principles translated back and forth between being a soccer player and being a nursing student. For example, commitment, working towards goals, motivation, and just being a part of a team. So I'd definitely say don't let it hold you back if you're worried about having to try and balance between playing for the school but also being committed to your studies. It really does help in the long run to do both.
Was the RDC staff accommodating to playing a sport and being in school?
Yeah, they were very accommodating, and it came to a point where I had to go down to Medicine Hat for our championships, and that was also during the first week of our acute care clinical. So I was really stressed out about that because I wanted to go to clinical and I wanted to be there, but at the same time I didn't want to let my team down. So I went and talked to one of my instructors a month beforehand, and she said that because I was being accountable and coming to her early on, that she would be able to work with me, and it turned out that I was able to go down and play in Medicine Hat and then make up my clinical days later, which wasn't a stress at all, and I was very happy about that.
Hi, Sierra.
Hi.
Did you work in the healthcare field before you started nursing school?
Yeah, I work on the dialysis unit at Red Deer Regional.
And how did you find that helped you in nursing school?
Well, I feel like it helped me want to be a nurse more because I was able to watch the nurses on the unit, and I decided that I could do what they were doing, so then I applied to the program.
So we have Shayla here, and she's going to tell us what her best study tool was.
I made flashcards for absolutely everything. I didn't write notes at all. Instead, I would just write my notes on flashcards.
So what was your biggest challenge in nursing school?
Moving away from home and living in res with a bunch of strangers. I had a lot of support from my friends in the nursing program, so that helped a lot.
Can you tell me where you want to work when you're done school and why you want to work there?
So after I'm done school, I really want to work in a pediatric unit. I really like the idea of family-centered care and being able to not only teach the child but the family as well. And I like having the families involved, and it's very, it can be a very positive environment, but it also can be a very sad environment. Yeah.
Hi, I would say be organized and follow the course manual and the PowerPoints as your guidelines.
Perfect. Erica, what can you tell me about being a PN student in a clinical setting?
I would say know your competencies, know where to find them, have access to them, and be confident in what you're allowed to do and what you know how to do. Hi, Lorena. How do you balance being a mother and being in the PN program?
Well, I'm lucky because my kids are a little bit older, so they're a little bit more independent. Well, what's worked for me is trying to be a little bit more organized. some things that help out for me would be like using the crock pot and stuff for making dinners. I think the biggest thing to remember is that it's only 2 years, and it seems like a long time, but time does go by pretty fast. And to be forgiving to yourself, because you know there are some nights where the kids are gonna have cereal for supper or mac and cheese or whatever, but it's okay because in the end you're doing this for them and for yourself, and to always to try to take some time to hang out with them and stuff like that. But it's not, you can't say that you find like an actual balance, because there is no actual balance, but you do what you can. So